Southwest College English professor Betty Proctor recently co-authored an article for the journal Medieval Perspectives that examined how Chaucer's Wife of Bath influenced Defoe's Moll Flanders. Proctor explains that even though these works have been around for centuries, they remain relevant and interesting.
That's part of what makes a work a classic. And when you consider that so many of these classic works are part of the popular culture today, in fact, with films being made of them, people downloading them on their Kindles. Take Charles Dickens, for example. There have been over 300 films made of Dickens novels over the years. There have been 5 film versions of Moll Flanders. And then we've had that Jane Austen revival in recent years. So I think that classic works like Moll Flanders are never too far from our consciousness.
Proctor believes that collaborating on the paper added to the experience.
It's actually quite an interesting experience, and of course our project, given that Lorraine Stock is a medievalist and my forte is the 18th century, we really needed each other's point of view and expertise for this. I would also say that it lends to the enthusiasm of the project. One has someone to share new discoveries with. Sometimes scholarship is a very lonely profession in English. Collaboration is often done in the sciences, but not so often in the humanities. But I would say that it is really quite an enjoyable experience. Someone to share all those PDF files with.
Writing the paper gave Proctor a fresh perspective to bring back to her students.
I think it enriches my teaching, first of all, by imparting a sense of enthusiasm and discovery. Secondly, the fact that I'm involved in the same process that my students are involved in, that of discovery, contributing to the learning community, involved in the process of research, makes me feel that I'm able to understand some of the problems that they might experience and empathize, if you will. I would tell a student beginning a literature course to, first of all, read a work more than once. The first time, perhaps, to get a sense of the overall structure of the work, but that second reading, or possibly a third reading, to delve more deeply into the author's vision and into the details of that work. In addition, I would say use a dictionary to look up words one doesn't know. That's always essential for a freshman or sophomore student. I think the best thing that a teacher can do is to try to convey enthusiasm about the subject, first of all. Secondly, to try to choose works for the students to read that represent the widest possible variety. And thirdly, to try to encourage for those students to explore and to see reading as an adventure, as a way to continue thinking about possibilities and about politics and morals. Really, it's not just literature, it's about life.
For more information on studying literature at HCC Southwest, visit www.hccs.edu. Select Southwest College, Academics, then English Composition and Literature. For HCC Beat, I'm Stacee Hawkins.